We will and perish all the guns of the foe and still get ready. Airborne from skies of blue, heading the glow. We're coming, make the jumps and take your boats today. Let's go put on your boots.
And today on Have a Knife Day, we're here at Blade Show Atlanta 2025. We're at the booth of Hartley Knife and Steel. We're going to be talking to Ryder. Ryder, tell us what you brought to the show.
Hi, so I brought a lot of cool stuff. I really tried to go all out. Now, you're looking at what's left over, right? So I've sold a couple of things. I've got a prototype here, but we'll just go through one by one. So I'm a knife maker from Fairbanks, Alaska, that's central. I used to work at a sporting goods store, and I wanted to design an all-purpose hunting, fishing, utility knife. And this is what I came up with. And I was able to, I've had a lot of good feedback. I've gotten these in the hands of hunters and sports people. And you got a really thin edge, a lot of tip. So the idea behind this is I've seen a lot of cracked knives. And what happens is people go out into the bush or a moose camp. When they're processing their moose, they want to split that hind quarter off. And so they can pack it out, and they'll take the knife, put it in the hip joint, use a hammer to split it. It's a lot of torque on the knife, so I wanted something thick stock, 3/16, nice strong tip, and then a lot of fine belly for all those fine tool tasks that you need to do. And you can see I hope it comes through in the video. I really love this shape. Yeah.
Because when you're processing a moose, needless to say, you're going to be spending some time doing it.
Yeah, out there in the woods. I've always been more of a fisherman myself, but when you're field dressing, 20, 30 salmon, dip netting or out on a charter, you need a good knife and you need something that's comfy and locks your hand in. And I have been making some improvements to this based on feedback from hunters and fishermen in the great state of Alaska. So that's this, and I actually use this blade shape to make a lot of other blade shapes. So this is the pike, and this is the pike M. Now, I've obviously done a lot more to this grind. I really like my nightmare grinds, doing fancy compounds and stuff. I can't tell you how much time this takes and how much time it's taken me to get it down, but it's one of the most fun things to do. It's the most rewarding, and they're some of my favorite knives. This jimping is super aggressive, little bit of a different handle texture. Just a mean grind. All of these have a Kydex sheath. My Kydex is one of the things I take a lot of pride in, and I really try to make sure that there's zero drag on the blade. You still get that nice pop, and the blade's not rattling around too much. So
no rattle, and you're not dulling your knife every time you put it into the sheath.
Yeah. Can I grab one out real quick?
Oh, please do.
So, of course I missed the first time around. Nice retention. There's a little bit of rattle in this one, but not too much.
And you also have that swell right here, which helps your thumb find a good purchase so you can pop it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And, sheath making is all very individual, so they vary a little bit, but I spend a ton of time getting in here, heating and cooling this to really get that nice pop when you deploy the knife. And it seats in there nice. This one does have a little bit of rattle. I might want to work on that. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but I always try to be realistic with myself, no secrets. The other flagship model, and I don't actually have any of the true blue TWRs, is this guy right here. So there's normally a little bit more to this blade. We'll start with the best one in the show.
That's a nice reinforced tonto.
Yeah, I really like it. It does come out nice and thin, but the grinds on this came out absolutely perfect, in my opinion. I did a nice little this diamond, everything just fell into place. I can't really explain it. I free-handed this tip-in. I actually saw a knife by Bob Terzola, and I made a real strong effort to try and emulate his style. Bob has a special place in my life, and I wanted to try and recreate something that I thought he would appreciate. So I still haven't shown him, but this was free-handed in that compound grind, and then I use a jig on these main bevels. And like I said, I'm just doing this on a grinder in my garage in Fairbanks, Alaska. I'm very excited about this build, but I take that blade shape and I modify it into all sorts of different variations of the same. And I can really have a lot of fun with the different angles and different grinds. There's infinite possibilities. These guys are the TWRSTs, Tooth Walker, Regular, Snub-Nosed Tonto. Longest name ever, but when you write it out, it's not so bad. Really strong, a lot of EDC and knife-making influence. I basically took all of my favorite inspirations, John Graham, Strider DB, CKF Evo. There's a little bit of stout in there too, and I tried to blend that into my ideal knife. And I think I came up with something pretty cool. I always like to let you guys decide. But again, you're just playing with these grinds. I love the way I got the swedge to kick out on both sides. It's straight and then it snaps up really, really hard. These are gonna make great users. Nice user-friendly finish. And this one has titanium hardware with copper pivot collars. And yeah, I'm really excited. They're fun knives.
Well, very good. How can people get a hold of you?
I'm everywhere. Hartley Knife and Steel. You can find me on YouTube. I have a Facebook group. We're always looking to grow that community. I try to give back as much as I can. I am on, YouTube, Instagram, Hartley Knife and Steel, Facebook. You can shoot me an email at hartleycustomknives@gmail.com or check out my website, get some merch, stuff like this, hartleyknives.com.
And on my part, I'm going to secure one of your business cards, and you can find all of the links to him and his selection of products in the description.
Yes.
Have a great show, and have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
We will parachute all the guns of the forces. Get ready. Airborne from skies of blue. Getting the glow. We're coming. Make the jumps and take your boats today. Let's go put on your boots. Your jumping boots, your parachute. Your parachute. Get all those gliders ready to attack today. Hook up.